Hey guys, what is up? Not too long ago I got this insane game. Oops, my bad. I got this insane game. He beat me to the good luck, have fun. And it was really tough for me to play this because I was like, oh god, my chances are slipping away 1 second and they get so good the other second. I think you guys will enjoy this game. And this game, I'm on a 6-game win. I was on a 6-game streak, winning streak when I played this game. So no one ever wants to lose on a over 5-game winning streak. So yeah, he's building a supply depot at 9, pylon at 9, basically the same thing. And guys, I said I wasn't really gonna be Protoss for my main race. I still haven't picked it yet, but Protoss is amazing. God, I am so good with Protoss. I always win with Protoss. I don't know what's the matter. That was actually a very good move. He made his SCV grab this to see if I actually had a probe coming this way. And if I did, he knows I'm already right there. So he doesn't really need to completely scout. But yeah, my probe and these guys kind of just start dancing around a little bit as I give them a whole bunch of waypoints everywhere almost. They go through the waypoints pretty fast. I just left him and he did not die though. I managed to get him in time. Throwing down my gateway at 13, yeah, so I am ahead of him in supply. That's because he is actually chasing me with a probe, which is and if he chases you with a probe for this much, it's a win. Not like you win the game, but it's a victory for that probe. If he pulls SCVs off the line. He is getting his first gas. I'm getting my first gas. Mine just started. His is halfway done. But yeah, I am gonna do a kind of wall off, putting a gateway right here and a cybernetics core right here, then putting a zealot right there, which is actually a fairly good wall off. Marines or anything can't get in, which is good. But his strategy, Dante's strategy this game was to go mass Banshee me, just 1-1-1 all the way up to Banshees. And then, oh yeah, here's when I die. I accidentally set it to attack the barracks. Yeah, bad idea. That's how it died. I accidentally set it to attack the barracks. Cybernetics core goes down, and I chrono boost a zealot just because I saw a Marine. And people do think that they got a fast Marine and they will go attack you. And just like having a zealot out to block that attack. Do have my first gas. They're like little squares. I think they should be like circles or something. Something a little bit cooler than squares. That, yeah, like his jars. He has jars. Jars are the cool thing. But I don't know why he canceled his supply depot. Oh, he's building a barracks instead. Okay. Yeah, my wall is basically done. They can't. His units can sneak through, but my zealots will put shots on them, or put slices on them, I should say. And I do place pylons here, so you can actually see them when they move out, which is really helpful. Then you could put cannons here on the high ground. Then you get pot shots off as they come to attack you. And I do think in this game I expand 4 times, to here, to here, to here. I only expand 3 times, but I go on 4 bases, which is good. He does get a fairly fast expand for Terran. I think he no. But he does get a pretty fast expand right there, so he does go ahead of me in economy for a little bit, but yeah, he does go ahead of me in economy. Why is this high? Oh yeah, because he put his SCV on the watchtower. It's always good to control one of these watchtowers because you can see if anyone is taking either of the high heals. If they are taking a high heal, you could see it with just the watchtower. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, he is starting on an expansion. And I do believe, yeah, I'm throwing down my other gateways. I chrono boost that thing out because that is a beautiful, beautiful upgrade. The warp technology, which basically increases the amount of units you get by so much. I could probably just run in with his zealot and kill all of his infantry, my bad, and destroy that command center. But I haven't scout. I do scout with my probe in the middle of the game, but otherwise after my probe scouted, the next scout I want to send out is either a phoenix or an observer. It's usually an observer. But phoenixes are pretty good for scouting, actually. I do like to use phoenixes for scouting. And he has a reactor and a tech lab on that, and he is building tons of supply depots, which is pretty good. Should be getting a robotics base soon. Ooh, I'm laying down a pile on there. Because I think once I find out he has another expansion, I just go ahead and expand for the heck of it. And I do have a forge because I wanted to place cannons, which is exactly what I'm doing. And I still haven't warped any units in. I only have one warp ready. But I start warping them right here. Because your pylons are here. I don't know why I really warped them there. They'd probably be safer in the comfort of my base on the high ground with some stalkers, but I do not know. And I am getting a robotics facility, which is good. I do think I have, no, I do not have +1 attack upgrade on going yet. But this guy's strategy, I don't know if I mentioned this. Did I? I don't think I said this, but this guy's strategy was to mass Banshee and Viking me. He was going for the Lamborghinis of the air, if, as Husky says. Oh yeah, let's see. I do have my probe, and I do have level ground weapons 1. He's getting some Reapers too. Which Reapers, I don't get threatened by Reapers or anything. I don't really think Reapers are too good. But I could be wrong. I never really used Reapers when I play Terran at all. He does scan here. He says that he sees that I have probes and a forge. And he does actually see that I'm researching something. But in Bronze League, really, people don't really pay attention to the little things like that. And I should be chrono boosting out an observer, yes. I like to get that observer extremely fast. Then I think I control hotkey him to 4 and fly him on down here to scout out. And one of the reasons I made some extra observers, a thing I did wrong this game was once I saw that he was making a starport, and later on in the game I also see that he attaches a tech lab on it, which basically, like, not a lot of people use Ravens versus, like, I haven't seen that much people use Ravens, so I was guessing Banshees. So what I did instead is I made a second observer to kind of stay at my base and watch. But the thing I did bad there was observers are so slow. They are very slow. Yeah, I bring him back because I know that he's doing that. And until I could get a second observer out, this guy has to stay at my base. But what I should have done instead is placed a lot of cannons around my base, and that would have helped a lot. So I do have all of this, but I do send out a small force, and they are getting picked. They are getting shot at from the bunker, and my zealots are just tasty macaroni and cheese to the Reaper. And oh, the Reaper almost went down, but nope, the Reaper did not. I am looking fairly good, but he is looking better, I actually think. Look at all of those Banshees. God, Banshees cost so much money. But Ravens are even worse. Not in, but in gas. 200 gas for Ravens. But most people in my league go for Banshees. But instead, I already mentioned this. I made a second observer and a Phoenix to take out the Banshees, because Banshees can't even attack air. So I just put out a Phoenix and 2 Phoenix actually, then get an observer right here, which will go with the Phoenix, and whenever he decides to attack, I will decimate him. And he does go for a counterattack after my Zealot lunch that they had, but